Hey family, welcome back to my home, a judgment-free zone, my unfiltered life. If you are new here, welcome to the family. I hope that you feel welcomed and you want to stick around for the long run. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can be one of the first to see my videos. Your love and support is so greatly appreciated. I have my husband helping me take down the tree because it's my least favorite thing to do. So why not have him join? And normally when we put up the Christmas tree, he is the head lead on it with the kids. I let them decorate it whatever way they want. I could care less as long as the kids are happy. In my last video, I mentioned of letting go of things that we don't need. We have way too much stuff. So here's one bag out of 5. This wasn't easy, but I'm so glad that I did it. When the kids seen the bag the next day, they were not too happy that I was getting rid of some of this stuff. It broke my heart in a way. So this is random, but shout out to my husband for not telling me that my hood or turtleneck to my sweater was tucked in. He said that no one will ever notice, but I'm pointing out to see if anybody else would notice. So I'm not gonna say much today. I'm just gonna let the video play. I hope that you are motivated and want to get up and clean with me, or maybe take down your Christmas decorations if you haven't done so already. Let's get to it.
So then, why?
My oldest daughter enjoys cutting up thousands of pieces of papers and making teeny little crafts, as she calls it, and leaves them everywhere, and I don't have the guts to throw them out. But the next day, we managed to go to the store to get herself a little pencil box to put all her things in. She was super happy about that. go. We could be like Keisha Cole, let it go. We can be like Elsa, let it go. What are you holding on to? It's either materialistic things or it's anger and bitterness. Maybe it's self-control. Whatever you are holding on to is stopping you from reaching your full potential. I am a firm believer that in order to grow, you have to let it go and step outside of your comfort zone. We live in a world where being comfortable is key, but is it really? I know that being comfortable brings us peace, but does it really? How do we know what we can't handle if we're always comfortable? We are accustomed to comfort and convenience. I like to call this generation the microwave society, where things are done within seconds to get results, but in reality, that's not always true. Now, with letting go, it's a physical thing and it's a mental thing. For me, I need to let go of materialistic things that is taking space in my home, but I learned that I'm suffering through that because I hold on to things thinking I will never have it again. Growing up, I was poor and didn't have much, so anything I have, I take and hold captive because I never know when I'm going to be able to afford it again. It's not necessarily a healthy thing, but it's something that I need to work on because I can see my kids doing the same thing as me. They are holding on to every single little thing, and I have to teach them to let it go. Now, when it comes to the mental aspect, letting go of anger and bitterness, that stuff blackens our heart and it rids us of our joy, and it puts us in a position where we can't be fruitful, we can't prosper. Now, I don't have the answer that would make sense to you, except it's time to let it go and put it at the feet of the cross. Jesus, he didn't come into this world to die and to raise from the dead for us to hold on to sin as a prize. It's not a prize. It's a ticket to failure. It's time to be the best version of yourself in this new year. Now, it's going to take me a while to let go, but I believe it's possible, and having accountability is so key. So if you're coming on this journey of letting go, materialistic things, letting go of hate and anger, you need an accountability partner because you cannot do this alone. If you want prayer and some accountability, leave a comment below and let's connect. You're not alone. I want to walk alongside of you all. The scripture I leave with you today is coming from Matthew 11:28-30, and it says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my soul upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."